Hey, this is Bob Chase from Pennsylvania Hunting and Fishing Addicts, and many of you see our Facebook posts may see that I end them with "This is my church, all are welcome." Well, I reached out to our friends at Big Sexy Outdoors and I invited them to church, and hesitantly they agreed because today we're going to do a little rattlesnake hunting. Now they're a little nervous about it, a little scared. I guaranteed them their safety. I told them nobody's going to get bit. I invited my good friend Jimmy Rogeri along as a second snake handler to just watch everybody's steps and make sure everybody's safe. And so we're going to get out there today and we're going to get our hands on some snakes. We're probably going to be handling snakes we normally wouldn't handle, again, just for educational purposes. And we're going to go over the rules, maybe some rules, regulations and such. Our rattlesnake season in Pennsylvania runs from the second week of June to the end of July, and it's coming to a rapid close here. So we're going to get out there today, and if nothing else, we're going to have a good time. So head over to Pennsylvania Hunting and Fishing Addicts and Big Sexy Outdoors and give them a like and follow along in the adventure.
Ooh, almost over my boat. Oh shit, yeah, I see it.
I don't see it.
Maybe you want to come over and stand right here. And then we're going to bring them out. We're going to bring them down here.
Oh, I do see him. Oh, crap. Better watch right no more.
Jimmy, you want to grab him? You want me to grab him? You say that's little?
Oh yeah, that's a baby.
Wait. Give me your...
There's another one.
Yeah, that's a little one. Holy shit.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, that's only a little
Baby.
Oh, man.
Holy moly.
We're going to come right there.
Oh, right on top of me?
Yeah, we'll go back here. Yeah, that's a little one. Holy shit. That's wild.
Yeah, he's trying to come to me.
He can feel it.
You might give him another couple minutes yet, Jimmy. He's not ready.
I love these things, man. I love them.
Dude, it's awesome. I mean, I gotta lie to you, it's
This
awesome.
snake's probably like 12 years old, maybe 15.
That old.
He is pretty. All right, Jimmy, get ready.
I want to lay my backpack down there.
There he goes.
Now, what's?
That's how you do it.
Oh, wow.
And then you just watch he doesn't piss on you or
Yeah.
turn around in there.
Now, where does he piss at?
His ass.
Yeah, but I meant it's down farther, right?
Okay, so
Yeah.
how do you
Yeah,
know
we're
if
trying
he's
to
gonna
keep
turn
that.
around in there? Well, you gotta watch his head.
Yeah.
If he
This
starts
has 1,
turning
2,
around.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rattles on it. And now, this is how you determine. Now, obviously, this is not long enough. So, but this is how you determine if it's a male or female. You got to count the subcaudals here from the anus to the rattles. A lot of guys count the splits as one, but I generally don't, just to be safe. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So if there's 20 or less, it's considered a female. If there's 21 or more, it's considered a male. It's not exactly the science, but it gets you close. The old way is you have to stick a probe in its anus, and if it goes in so far, it's a male. If it goes in further, it's a female. But they don't like you to sodomize snakes.
Right, right.
So they figured this is an easier one. Now, these rattles are made of keratin, same thing your fingernails are made out of, and they're hollow. There's nothing inside them. They're literally like Legos. I could unsnap this and snap it right back on again, and they just vibrate off one another. That's it.
Man, that's awesome. Look at that.
Now feel it. Feel how soft this is. It's like silk. Wow. There's nothing slimy about it.
Oh my God.
Dude, that is awesome.
Feel that. Feel it like
I'm
that.
scared as I am at the moment. I'm still.
You can feel it. Wow.
Pissed on me. Got me in the eye.
You all right, Jimmy? Here. Oh, look at it. It's shooting it again.
Oh, you.
Got it. I got it.
Oh. Edit that. I got it.
I felt it go by my arm.
It got me right in the eye.
Now your other eye is going to be just as red. You're going to be drug tested on Monday when you get to work.
I smell it now.
Smell that
Yeah.
musk? Here, now here's a cool one. Right down the tube. If you can focus down there.
I've never been pissed on you. That gets me in full blow.
Now a yellow looks cool down the tube. Here, you ready? You can go down the tube now. Zoom in right on that.
That is so
Right
cool.
against the tube. Zoom in and take a picture. Sometimes you get them with their mouths open, you know, it's pretty cool. I had them strike the inside of the tube. There'd be venom running down the tube. You got to watch you don't have any open cuts.
Focus.
Oh yeah, I guess if that would get in a cut, it'd be just the same as getting bit, right?
Yep, just as bad.
Nice.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
you can feel the strength in them. Now you get a squirt it again. You get a big one. All you can do to hang on to it. They start whipping around, and you got all you can do to hang on to it.
See, this is the time you got to watch when you're standing around. You know what I mean? This is when you pay
You guys
attention.
are like, I scanned this all while he was looking at that. I already went and looked at everything to make sure you guys were good here. Now we'll measure them.
I'm gonna hop down here. I want to check this out.
Now he's kinked up, so they're tough to measure. So you can only get an approximation. Start right at the head. He's kinked up, so generally, yeah, you try to follow it along a little bit.
He's biting now.
Hang on a second here. He's trying to back out. You see him?
Yeah.
Oh, he squirted again.
You don't like my hand that close to its head.
Look at that, 38 inches.
Well, you hit that almost right on the head.
Yeah, you see him enough, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like I said, normally we saw the snake, I see it's 38. Normally we wouldn't even touch it. Just let it go. But, you know, for pus, dude, it just shot me on the arm.
Yeah,
Smell
put
that.
it at them, Leah. Let them get the
Oh,
full,
damn.
Let them get the full effect.
Now,
See how need that.
see how it looks fat down and then it gets thin right here?
Yeah.
You get
Billy, did you grab
you
them?
can almost see it.
Yeah,
Smell
it's
that now.
freaking cool.
Smell it's a
Where do
female.
you get a
But
thick
this thing's
Right,
just
this
shut
is
out.
cool
It's
right
very
here.
cool.
This is awesome. Just feel that.
Ability starts.
Oh boy, we gotta see some snakes. Normally I find about 40 a year because I'm busy working. I only get out on like Saturdays or Sunday mornings, maybe. But I'm at 88 now for the year.
Well, that's pretty cool. We're only like 5 minutes into actually looking for him, and you got one.
We didn't get to. We're starting slow. This isn't the gold area yet, though. So
Oh my God, we're dead.
yeah. Now releasing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in. How the hell do you let that thing go?
Are you grabbers?
We just watch because he said they can be anywhere once you start finding them.
Put him right back where you
Right
got
back
him.
where I found him. Like I said, this snake's probably 15 or 18 years old, and you know what these things do to control the white-footed mouse population and the circulation with the ticks biting them, and you couldn't have a better creature out here to help keep the Lyme disease. So generally, we'll just do this. Lay him right down.
Well, you let him crawl through the tube.
No, he usually crawls. Go pull that tube off from there with the grabbers there, Jimmy. And then we'll. Now that one's small, so he's going through the tube. Is he stuck in there?
Yep.
Watch this. These guys have no fear.
Oh, he just shot me again.
No fear these guys have.
And that's it. And sometimes they're going to stay there and stand their ground, or they'll coil up right there, or sometimes they take right off. But you know what? It's very cool out. It's only about 62, 63 degrees. That snake's very lethargic. Yeah. He doesn't have the warmth of his body yet. Normally, if that was warmer, they would have jumped on it. All right, now we caught and released that snake, and he pissed on half of us. As required from having a permit, and you know what? I'll show you my permit later that you have. You have to have a fishing license in order to buy a venomous snake permit. And once you have a venomous snake permit, any snake that you see, you have to document. Whether you just view it, and they want you to estimate some stuff, because what we're doing is we're taking a census of the snake population for the state. It's not like like bear hunting, where they you know, they come out and every bear has to be viewed and tagged and everything, so they want to get an exact amount for biological purposes, so they know how many tags to issue next year. We're kind of doing that for the Fish Commission by coming out here and document the snakes that we catch. Now, we want to write everything down, like that snake that we just caught. That was, we actually handled that snake, so we document that we handled that snake. And that snake was a black phase, and it goes by, some say the color of the head, some say the color of the eyes. Generally, if the head's yellow, the eyes are yellow. I mean, but you look at that and you can see that was a black phase timber rattler. So that was a black phase, and it was 38 inches long, and it had 19 subcaudals. Spelling it right. And that's the basic information that we want off that. It doesn't matter how many, I write how many rattles it had. What did it have? Nine rattles. Yeah. I write that down for my own, you know, and that doesn't mean how old it is, because I caught one last year. It was 47 inches. It was as round as my arm, and only had one rattle on it. You know, I've caught them where they were 36 inches long and had 15 rattles on it. That just means how many times they shed. So if they eat a lot, then they're going to get bigger, and then they're going to shed more. And we're, you know, we might find some where you're going to see they look gray, the pattern looks like crap. Well, they're getting ready to shed. So, and then a lot of times, how we find these areas is just walking around looking for snake skins. You know, you're walking around and you'll see a skin. Resist the urge to reach down and grab it, because generally that snake is sitting next to it. It's happened more times than not. So you want to avoid that. So now we're going to press on and do a little more looking up here.
So far, it's pretty awesome. Bill, the guy that was scared shitless, give us your input. Still in?
Just not warm enough yet. What's odd is the two spots we always find snakes, there's no snakes yet. We found them there. So that was cool. But it's getting warmer out. Now, this whole mountainside faces west. Generally not a good spot at all. However, this mountain has a roll in it. And you're going to see when we get down to the next spot, that faces east. Generally, I study maps and I look for southeast rock-facing slopes. Like years ago, when I started, I grew up at a place called Bear Lake. Nobody ever killed a bear there. And I was always like, why have we never killed a bear here? I spent an entire year studying bear. I talked to anybody who's killed a bear. I worked with Gary Alt doing stuff, you know. We went out to a lot of seminars and stuff and I learned one thing. If you had 100 acres of woods, you could probably break that in half or 3/4 of it off. That bear is not generally going to be in that area. And that's what we're doing with snake hunting. You know, you could roam this mountainside all through the scrub oaks and stuff, and you might find a rattlesnake because they're here. But you know what? You want to try to find the higher concentration. What do they like? They like to lay in the sun and get warm, especially if they ate something. They ate something, they want to be able to get their body temperature up so they can digest. So they're going to be laying on top of the rocks. Now it's only 62 degrees. It's going up slowly, and as you see the sun come out, you can feel the rocks. It's getting warmer. So, you know, they're not quite out yet, but they're coming out now. So we came to this spot because this is like the kindergarten spot.
Oh, great.
We're going to work our way up.
We're all dead.
Yeah, we're going to work our way up. And hopefully by the time we get down there, we should find, I hope to find at least 20 snakes today.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Watch moving.
Look at that fucker. You don't even want to sit still.
This might be a keeper.
I don't want to move in there. Can we move in there?
No, we're coming out there.
Okay, yeah, I'd rather not. Ooh, that one's pissed.
We got to take it out in a big flat rock or something. There was 2 of them sitting here. Let me get this one.
She ain't far out either.
Yeah, Jimmy, we're going to take it up there. Yeah, that's a bigger one. A big snake.
It looked huge when you lifted it.
Yeah, see how fast this one is? It's a difference. This is still a black phase, but it's very light. There was another one with it. It was a lot smaller. So this might be a male. They might have been breeding or something, you know?
If you notice, the snake's not even striking. You know, it's not even striking at you.
Right here. And a lot of times, see, they get wore out easy. They're not used to darting around and stuff. So they get wore out easy. When they wear down, it's easier to tube them. That snake's probably 42 inches. 40, maybe 43. That might even be a keeper. Want to keep one, Jimmy? Ain't a bad looking snake either. I mean,
Yeah, I don't
he's got
like...
some damage here, like what looks like
There's
it
a
might have been
white spot in his
shedding.
back.
Huh?
There's a white spot in his
here.
back.
Yeah. I mean, that could be anything. That could be damage. Could be genetics. But he's not even rattling.
We just ran through a bunch of snake country. That's a bummer.
Yeah, but I didn't see any snakes in there, so we're good. There was another one sitting. I thought I'm like, that thing's huge. And then all of a sudden I look and the other one darted under a rock.
I saw a snake. It wasn't, I don't believe it was a rattlesnake. There you go. That was a nice tube right
And that's
there.
generally how you want to tube them, like that, quick and easy, you know. Now,
No shit.
keep that pointed in a safe direction. Look at it, only has a little. Now see, look at the tail. See how it goes straight down? So this looks like to be a male, but we're gonna find that out. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got 8 rattles on it. Did you see it fighting? All right, this is the hard part because you gotta watch the way it's pointing here.
Because he's shooting on you.
Yeah. Oh, that looks like a male. Look at all the color. You want to count those, Jimmy?
We have one.
We're gonna get squirted.
You better put your glasses
2,
on.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 24.
It's 24, so this is considered a male. And I'll bet you that this is actually a keeper rattler because the first day we were in here, we actually found a 47-inch female here. We only had 19 subcows, 47 inches, which is big because they generally don't get very, very big. This one's pretty straight too. When you measure it, you want to kind of keep it. You want to try to keep it vertical. There, I got the bends in it right there. To there. .43 inches. So that's a legal snake right there.
So you're measuring to the end of the snake, not the rattles.
You don't measure the rattle on it
Okay.
whenever you're measuring it. So you just measure to there. So that's a 43-inch male rattlesnake. So that's actually a legal keeper snake.
Now, why do you know what makes them keep, like, have to be a certain length?
They have to be over 42 inches and they have to be a male.
Okay.
So this snake is actually, I mean,
Grab that thing, Bill.
you could actually
Telling you, get your picture taken. Hold it right here.
see. Wait. First off, see how I'm holding it like this? I got 2 fingers on the tube and I'm holding the snake. Now, if it starts violently shaking and you get nervous, just throw it. Just throw it over
Just
there.
hold the ass end of it too. It will not shake.
Yeah.
Hold the
So-
tail.
You left, you're right.
I'm ready.
All right, well, here, let me get on this side. See how I'm holding it? Hold the tube with that, yeah. Put your fingers right around mine. Now I'm going to push it in the tube so in case it don't back up. Now you're going to hold the snake with the rest of your hand. There you go.
Yep.
There you go. That's
Just
it.
hold them still. There you go, buddy.
What do you think of that, Bill? Mister, I'm terrified.
It's pretty bad.
I'll just take the last shot. I got it. See, look
Whoa.
at it. Starting to fight.
Oh, he's getting mad.
Strength on him. Now look at that
So
cool line.
don't-
Look at the cool line down his back.
Yeah.
too.
Start
See
doing
that?
that. Just don't panic. Just hold it.
Yeah.
Hold him there so he's not coming out. And
Yeah.
if you start loosening your grip up, then you're going to have a problem.
All right. All right, here you go. Grab the tube. Okay. Put your fingers around the tube. It's your thumb and your forefinger. And now grab the snake with the rest of it. Now you don't have to squeeze the snake hard.
Okay, I got it.
There you go.
I'll just hold the back end up. Yeah.
That's sick. That's sick. Whoever thought that would happen.
Yeah.
Dude, that is sick.
Jimmy.
Look at the tail.
Here, Jimmy, get a picture of me and him.
Yeah.
Let me stand on a rock so I don't look like a little guy.
Dude, that is sick.
Look here,
Look at
man.
him shaking here.
I can't thank you enough for the opportunity. This is awesome.
Dude, I told you you'd have fun, man. Now look how fat it looks when you hold it that way with the belly bands on it. Now you find sheds sometimes the bands are like half-inch thick. You know it's a monster.
That's when you know it's a real big one.
And you could, if you get used to seeing them, you'll be able to see shed skins everywhere, and you'll look and you'll be like, that's a rattlesnake, that's a black racer, that's a garter snake. You'll be able to tell the difference.
Down to the ground.
Dude, that's sick.
That's crazy.
The belly bands on that.
just so cool.
And how many subcalls have? 23?
24.
24?
Yep. All right, you want me to take him and let him go?
Yeah, that's not me there.
All right,
Hang on to it. Hang on to him.
let's take it right back to where we found it.
Right.
Let it go.
Got him? Think so.
And you gotta watch on the way over. I'm assuming there's no more, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta
I hear him.
Going fine.
All right, you watch him.
Watch your 8 no more.
Well, that's a cool picture.
Yeah. Got a big head on it. Jimmy, use one or the other, but not both. That's what's going to punch. Yeah, bring him out here. Bring him out here.
Watch, because he's fast.
Listen, I'm fat, but I can be fast too.
Well, don't come by this one yet. Give him a couple seconds.
It's another big snake.
That's the only thing sticking out was his tail, too, the bastard, you know?
They're wrong that I want to go him a strike.
This is what? Number four. Number 4 snake. So we're out, and we didn't even get to the good area yet, so we're doing pretty decent.
Let me tube this one back. I like to.
Oh, sure. You want to tube him right-handed?
Yeah,
Right-handed?
he's still fast.
Oh, this makes a good picture too sometimes when you get them like this here. Or even like this here.
He just grabs them.
That makes a great picture when you get them like that, when they're facing you and not me. See, I have this, see the way I have that hook?
Yeah.
I have that and he can't reach me. But right there, that makes a good picture. You want to hold him like this and I'll take your picture.
I don't know if my balls are that big. What do you think, Bill?
A whole bunch of head shit.
Come on. Here, Jimmy, put that hook down and just grab it. Get ready to grab it with your hand. A little close. He's still kinked up. Let him unkink first. Let him get unkinked. You want him straight like that. When I pick up the ass end of it, then generally they go in.
There he goes.
Nope. Hurry up, grab him. That's why the guy grabbing him, you really want to make sure your hand is free. When you're by yourself, it's tough.
This guy feels strong.
Yeah, he might start shaking yet.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of times before we even measure them, we'll count the subcaudals. If we know it's a female, sometimes we won't measure. We'll just, hurry up, put it down. And this looks like a female, actually. 1, 2, 19 subcaudals with the female. All right, hold it straight up. Oh, that's why it's being a bitch.
That explains it all. Right?
Yeah. Here, let it go straight down. There you go. What'd I say it was?
45.
45. 45 and a half.
They keep getting bigger.
Yeah. So what did I just say? We probably won't get one any bigger. We just got one bigger.
Yeah.
That one was 43.
Yeah.
And this one's 45 and a half.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll release him.
Rattlesnake nuggets out of it.
Yeah.
Are you putting them under that rock?
I'm just going to lay him right on this rock because he's close enough to his rock.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Some guys grab the tube and slide it off. You know what? This is safer. Just leave the whole thing and throw it out.
Get
Let
it
it
later.
go. Now you can get good pictures of it just sitting on that rock like that. A lot of times you get them. We haven't had any coil up on us yet. A lot of times they just kind of sit there. They'll coil up and they'll just sit still, You don't want it to go that way.
Oh, there he struck.
Oh, he struck that time.
He had enough. That's why. That's
Yeah.
enough now,
Now see how he's ready? He's backing up and he's getting ready to
That's
launch.
a cool picture right there.
There he
Yeah.
is.
Get that picture.
Now he's coiling up. Now right now he could really, right now he could strike about 3/4 the length of his body.
Really?
Yeah. He's ready for it.
That's a cover photo right there.
Yeah.
Picture. How close can I get without getting bit?
Oh, you can go.
It's not even striking.
Sucks with this camera, you gotta focus it.
There's no real heat on your camera. That's why.
Might.
Oh yeah!
got
I
it.
seen the venom. That's gonna be awesome. That is gonna be awesome.
Dude, that's freaking great.
I watched the venom on there. Don't have no open cuts in it.
Yeah, there's venom all over your camera.
Yeah, there is.
What do you think?
I agree 100%.
100% badass?
Yeah.
That was neat. I mean, these guys are fearless.
Oh my God, yeah.
One thing I learned, in order to be a snake hunter, you gotta be, these guys are fearless, man. They don't care.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's right in front of him. I mean, it was right there.
That was awesome.